Well, hello everybody and welcome back to more Lunar Silver Star Harmony. More like Lunar Silver Star harms me, because every time I play this game, I go mega damage. My goodness, a piece of me gets lost every time I play. No, in all sincerity, I mean, if I have to say anything, I think it's probably a little bit more personalized because at its core, Lunar 1 is a very simple and sweet kind of game. And it just kind of astonishes me that it can be ruined in a way. I'm having to kind of come to terms with that. I've obviously heard other people talk about Harmony, but experiencing it firsthand, I thought the problem was just going to be at the beginning, and then it was just going to kind of taper off. But it's kind of permeating the entire product. But in any event, we'll be going back to the PlayStation Portable. Let me go ahead and pull open the PPS SPP. I don't know why the second part isn't called PSP. I guess it's to make it too hard to remember. Doing that froze the camera, which is lovely. Let me go ahead and this is a new record. I have never had. Well, it froze OBS. It's probably still working for everybody else, but I've never seen it happen that quick. We'll go ahead and get that fixed ASAP. But let me go ahead and just make sure that everything. Yep, yeah, everything's still working on the actual stream itself. It's just OBS has decided that it does not want to comply. I think the problem is actually just it's not the fact that it's probably a window. It's probably just the fact it's Harmony. It just doesn't want to do it, which I get. But let me go ahead and see if I can try to. There we go. So that did it. There's the PlayStation Portable. It's up now. So we'll go ahead and get everything pulled up. I did go back and I did get the bromide as promised, and not only that, but I went to talk to Ramus and I got all three. I got Royce's, Zenobia's, and Facia's bromides and the memorizer. And I am flat broke. I can't afford any equipment, but it's okay. We went ahead and did everything we needed to do. So let's go ahead and might be helpful if I actually, I'm using the controller, but it might help if I actually plugged it in. Sorry, I'm a little scatterbrained because I finished work a little bit late, so I'm still kind of in work mode. It's like Yugi bringing the Pharaoh over. It's like, what the heck? This isn't a duel. Hello. And then we'll go ahead and get started here. Unless I froze it again. Did I freeze it again? No, I didn't. Okay. All right, quickly, before something else goes wrong. All of the microphone and camera should be back to normal sync because I offset them whenever I play Curse of Darkness.
Game ads.
But everything should be up and going. I don't know what my goal here is. I'd like to at least see if we can do 2 Dragon Caves today, but I don't know how realistic that's going to be. All of the chests are going to be done off stream, all of the red ones, because I didn't play the extra 2 minutes to go and actually do that. To actually go back inside and get the actual thief's key. Or not the thief's key, but the acknowledgement that we can open the red chests. Alright, first things first. Hello, Akaru, welcome! Hope you're having a good evening. Just in time to catch the bromide, so let's start with Jess's bromide 4, which is the one we missed. And so that one is now here. Okay, well, enjoy work. That's right. You do tend to work well into my night anyway. I'm not sure exactly what time it is where you're at. Then we've got Zenobia, Cat Scratch Fever. No beach episodes. Unless Harmony really jumped off. It is weird that it doesn't finish the rest of that song. It just kind of loops the first couple of seconds. Oh, it's not smutty. It's just those are all of the bromides. I heard you met Damon. That man is so ancient he must be one giant wrinkle by now. I know he complains a lot, but he's worth the effort. Handed over Thieves' Guide. Kyle Pass, congratulations, my friend, and welcome to the Thieves Guild. Here, take this! Thieves' Crest. The door behind the counter is the entrance to the Thieves' Bazaar. I think that's a good place to start looking for your item, and when you do, show your crest to whoever's selling it. That's true. I would 100% agree with that. Okay, I thought that was a sign. Oh, North Thieves Bazaar, West Thieves Guild headquarters. Thieves Guild Daily is proud to announce the 59th annual Five-Finger Discount Competition. Entry forms available now at Thieves Guild headquarters and all local pawn shops. Okay, so is this the room that's going to have the one songstress then? I am really discombobulated. I don't think it was ever this complicated in the other versions. Is this a maze? Is this a literal maze? Okay, so this, Say, I haven't seen you around here before. Are you friends of Grandpa's? My name is Lily. I'm Jessica, Lily. I know your Grandpa's told you this. But I'll tell you, just in case. You really shouldn't be so trusting of strangers. My grandpa worries about me, so I never get to get out and have fun. It's a drag. I'm certain just because he cares about you. Yeah, this is kind of weird, because in the other version of the game, you know, we'd see her get kidnapped, but it seems like you'd have to go out of your way to go to this room to watch her get kidnapped, whereas before it was on the way. So I don't know what motivated the change. Welcome, new customers. Welcome to the famed Thieves' Bazaar of Reza. It has no equal. If you don't see something you like, don't worry. We'll steal it and sell it to you. We've got armor, we've got shields, we've got helmets, we've got rings, we've got bloody everything. Which I don't think I can afford. Yeah, I've only have 514 gold. I can't actually afford any of this right now. I might if I actually sell the Starlights, which I don't know if I really want to. I could probably spare 6. That's probably fine. Yeah. Let's give Mia some help. We could also have them equip the bromides. I think that's only going to increase wisdom. Oh, that's right. In this, that's right. They don't do anything. Interesting. Oh, I see. It's only saying that because he has everything equipped. They don't actually do anything. Yeah, I've noticed that dodging encounters is not really an option in this. I don't understand the reward that's written on these blueprints. It's like having a treasure chest full of gold not being able to pick the lock. Ah! Take a look at these magic wigs. You've never seen hair pieces like these before. It looks natural when it's soaking wet. It smells natural when you set it on fire. Whatever real hair can do, these wigs can do. Dandruff, no problem. Head lice, yes indeed. So what the heck are you waiting for? Get your magic wig today. My stock and trade is the buy and sell, the wild and wacky. You kids have anything you don't want or don't know what the hell it is? Well, how do you do, Savvy Shopper? So we got a promo purchase for you, my friend. It's a thing with wings. I have no idea how to use them, but they have magic in them or something. What does it teach you how to use them, pal? Hey, you're the... See this crest? Recognize it? Yes, it's a Thieves Guild crest. I know you know what that means, kiddo. But you weren't in the guild when I stole this from you. You're gonna split hairs with the Kyle of Nanza, huh? Not a wise decision. You Hear that, Kyle? Well, spank my bottom and call me a pinky. I just ripped it off the king of all ripper-offers. Got dragon wings. Here's your thing back, and here's a little something extra. And hard feelings, okay? Soap. Heh, my reputation precedes me, Jess. Reputation, I think the word you want is notoriety. Glad you took the thing back. I never sold a magic item before. Guess it's back to selling the same old stolen crap for me, so I'm bummed out. We do have weapons, but we cannot afford any of them. I like the battle bow a lot, honestly. But not much I can actually do. I sold a lot to be able to afford the Rememberizer early. So we'll probably forego those purchases for now. Humble greeting shoppers, care to look at some magic goods from Vane? We receive stolen goods from Vane every day, so stop in frequently. Lily, why don't you come with me? I'm going to take us to a cool place. I don't know, my grandma will be worried about me. No, he won't. I shall tell him where we're going. Now come on, let's have some fun. But another girl already asked me to play with her. That voice, it's Royce. Wait, Lily, don't go anywhere with her or you'll never get to play again. Royce wants to take you to a scary place far away from here. Well, well, I knew there was a back of puling pubescence in my future. I just didn't know when you'd show up. I can't believe you'd stoop so low as to kidnap a child, you sagging sack of dung. Now, watch the language around the dear little girl, shall we? Hey, witch, care to explain why you're kidnapping songstresses before I lop your head off? Afraid that's a secret, you muscle-bound twit. Unless, of course, you care to come along with Lily and me to the frontier. Come now, little girl, we have so much to do. Lily, what's going on? Grandpa, help me, Grandpa. This bad lady wants to take me. What? No, Alex, not again. Please excuse me, Alex. How could I leave without... Oh, I thought that was the Grandpa. Please excuse me, Alex. How could I leave without peering into your future? Your dreams of becoming the Dragon Master are extinguished, along with the Crimson Spirit. Oh, how I hate to be the bearer of bad news. Hee hee hee. That fortune, Alex. Was she talking about the Red Dragon? That's the only crimson-colored creature I can think of. If that's right, Galleon's going for the Red Dragon next. We have to go find him first. None of you are going anywhere. Not until you tell me what the hell is happening around here. That's what we're trying to figure out ourselves. All we know for sure is that the Vile Tribe is kidnapping songstresses. And that we haven't been able to stop them from doing it. That's why we need to find the Red Dragon before Galleon does. It might be able to help us. The Red Dragon, its cave is west of here, but you can't get there by land. However, I have a friend who knows how to get there another way. Follow me to the Thieves' Bazaar. That was a weird cut. That was kind of unnecessary, actually, but fine. Be quiet and listen up. This is the thief who's been working inside the Red Dragon Cave. There's an impassable mountain pass between here and the Red Dragon Cave. Impassable by foot, anyway. But I acquired the design blueprints for a flying boat that would let you fly over the mountains. I haven't been able to make a bit of sense out of them, but maybe they'll help you in your search for Lily. I forget, he charges, right? Okay, he does not. Never mind. Got balloon plans. Take these to Illic and talk to an inventor there. I think he'll be able to help you. Could you be any less specific? There has to be more than one. Let's talk to Like on the way out. I was gonna just warp there, but like we can be a little bit more patient. Just a tiny bit. Oh, I agree, Alex. Kidnapping a child is despicable. We shouldn't worry about Lily yet. The Vile Tribe must be taking songstresses because they need them, so they won't harm them. Alex, your first objective here is to meet the Red Dragon, but in order to do that, you're going to need to find a way to fly. How about looking for one of those flying contraptions instead of dawdling around all day? It's the only way you're going to be able to reach the volcano where the Red Dragon resides. It might be an emulator issue. I noticed that the sides of the screen kind of freak out during certain scenes. All right. Um, oh, I'm looking for white dragon wings like in the other games, but this is just dragon wings. So I've been scanning the first letter, and no wonder I couldn't find it. Anyway, to Illic. Red chest will happen off screen, so we'll move on for now. I am worried about the female hot springs and the woods in front of them, especially since I am not A, either adequately leveled, or B, adequately equipped right now because of me being Rememberizer obsessed and focused. So we're definitely not in a position where we can take many enemies on. Although everybody does have their limit break, so that is going to be helpful. With this amazing device, a fearing man or woman can explore the dark depths of the open ocean. The dual air tanks allow for over an hour of uninterrupted communion with the sea creatures of the sea. Which reminds me, please don't touch that red switch on the wall. Overinflating the tanks would be a very bad idea. No, don't touch that switch! Bye. Anyway, let's see. I think it might be that one. Oh, okay, I thought that was a path downward. Because I remember that, like, one of the people we needed to talk was accessible via a basement. What's this, my blueprints? Wow, I was about to give up on ever seeing them again. They were stolen by you from the Thieves Guild of Reza, but we got them back. Thank you very much, but why would the thieves be interested in the blueprints for a balloon? Oh well, I'll never be able to understand the criminal mind. Handed over balloon plans? My name is Sheer and I'm an inventor. I recently moved here so I could focus on my work. I wish I had something to give you as thanks, but we inventors tend to live hand to mouth. Sorry about that. Well, we need to get over the mountains so we can find the Red Dragon Cave. I see. Well, now that I have my blueprints back, I can build you a balloon to fly there. But to make it fly, I need a fluffy bug, and the one I had escaped into the field behind the town. No problem, we'll catch the bug while you build the balloon. Wonderful, we'll get started on it right away. Don't forget to ask the botanist for permission to enter the field. Okay, so just a kind of a flavor room that's not really meant to do anything. We'll be coming back here later for one of Mia's bromides, but not now. It's locked, Alex. Well, look, my brother blew up the house again. At least the entire roof didn't fly off like last time. Well, back to work. We're looking for a botanist? Oh, you must be my husband. Look for him in the laboratory downstairs. Oh, that's a staircase. I thought it was a grate. That's why I was looking for, like, a basement. Oh, you want to catch fluffy bugs? It's fine by me, children. I like to encourage interest in entomology. But you should be aware that we have puppy bugs out there, too, and even I can't tell them apart. So how are we going to tell them apart, Alex? Let's go into the field and explore first. We'll solve the identity crisis later. I'll open the entrance for you, and you can go into the field anytime. Just make sure to close the gate behind you. We don't want any bugs getting out of there. I was going to say, if there happened to be a red chest in here, I would go ahead and grab it, but nope. Alright. A bit of a mini dungeon here. It is going to be a bit irritating because the layout is going to be completely different. With smaller rooms, meaning that they're gonna respawn pretty easily. I don't remember which one of the enemies encountered me, so we're probably about to get into a second encounter. There's Alex's level. Yep, like I said, I didn't know which way to run. The fluffy bug's gonna run before we can do anything. I'd rather not use my limit break. Let's save that. We're gonna need that for the forest after this, and the red dragon cave. Yep, there we go. Ooh, that is unfortunately gonna screw up all of their magic targets. Okay, so we should still get a fair amount of EXP from this. We're 30, there's Jessica's level 24. Okay, so went that way. That has to be the biggest carrot in the history of veggies. And since bigger is better, let's take a bite. Oh, that thing tastes like a pile of mildewed socks. That's what you get for eating someone else's food without permission, greedy guts. And how do you know what your socks taste like anyway? So that's why the botanist said not to eat anything out here. Okay, hopefully up and right is still the strat here, because if it's not, we are needlessly respawning multiple enemies that we don't need to respawn. The problem is GameFAQs does not seem to have maps for Harmony. It only has maps for the other games, so I'm basically on my own. I'm sure Internet Archive or some of these other sites might have like a PDF scan of like a Harmony official strategy guide, but I don't know if I care that much. These guys are gonna be annoying and fast. They'll probably all get a turn before the group hitting spells go off. That's rough. Well, I needed Mia to actually finish the fight, but looks like we will just defer to default attacks. Kyle's level? Okay, so that one's a one-way jump. Okay, thankfully they're slow. Healing Fruit, and there's Mia's level. And now has Flame Blast. Okay, so this room is done. We're gonna have to make a screen transition here. Now, the problem, I guess what I'm hoping is the puffy bug gonna be obvious enough in terms of its appearance to where I don't overlook it. At least in its location in this game, or will they have like some sort of cutscene to help me out? I probably should heal after this, just because some people have been taking hits, and well, they've also been leveling, so they've been healing it all back, but I probably should still check after. That's rough. I only got to hit one enemy instead of 5. Yeah, everyone's HP seems fine. I was thinking of doing spells, but then I'm like, they're just not gonna line up. They'll start moving again. So unfortunately, we're just having to kind of deal with relatively long fights, since there's no real easy way to dodge anything here. Should be the final round, though, thankfully. Okay, I was wrong. This should be the final round. This was like a 4 to 5 minute fight. Just a regular encounter. crystal bangle, I'll take a look at that. Nash only. Okay. Tried to veer left, I didn't. I mean, I hate this fight enough that I'm just going to use Nash's Limit Break. I don't want another 5-minute fight. The question is whether or not he's going to be put to sleep. I really wanted this for the forest, but I'll have to figure out something else for it. These fights are just too miserable to just wait out. Okay. Didn't even have a second to collect my bearings. Almost got into another fight. Just trying to remember where the heck I was before I got into that encounter. And that I did not remember fast enough. Do I need to go up and left to that one or no? I don't know. I'm basically I'm forced to now because I will get into an encounter with the enemies on the left if I do not. See, it's the way these rooms are set up that make you wish you were playing Lunar Legend, honestly. You don't have to worry about, like, getting corralled in a room with, like, 8 fights. You just take whatever encounters are random. Or don't. If you want to run. We're gonna have to run left and see if that is the one or if I need to go to the leftmost screen, because again, I don't know which layout we're going with in this game. Okay, the answer is it's not this. Can I run? We'll be here for about another 5 minutes. Even more so now that everyone's gonna be able to sleep. It might just be faster and easier to just spam run. Although I do need the EXP, it's just not worth it. It's not worth getting it here. This is this is too miserable. Okay, we're gonna have to take it. 2's my fleet limit. Sorry. How are you doing, Kenzel? I'm pretty sure these enemies are supposed to be putting my, little known fact, these enemies are supposed to be programmed to put the parties to sleep, but due to a developer oversight, it actually puts you to sleep. I don't know how they did that, how it got past quality testing, but it happened. We'll do that. Ah, my goodness. So we need Nash's to go off. And that should hopefully be enough. Not, no. It really hasn't. It continues to have pacing problems. It continues, okay, that was not enough damage. And it continues to have other aspects. Like, the dungeons are just not, the fact that part of what made Lunar complete a little, quite a bit better is that you had more wide open spaces to run around in. So you basically got to decide, okay, I can go ahead and take this encounter, or I can go ahead and avoid it if I don't want to deal with it. Now, granted, there were some encounters that were more tight and you'd still get into them, but it was more or less kind of a your choice kind of thing. It does not feel like it's a choice here. It feels like it's mandated. Yeah, I don't know. I try not to think about, like, what would have happened if this were my first Lunar experience. Where would I have been? Would I have ever touched the other games? I don't know. I try not to really go down that rabbit hole. What spell did I pick? Ironically, this is the funniest one, but that's not what I meant to do. I'm surprised that sleep even works on them. Okay, so we need to go to the right. Okay, we got one. I think this is the room. It looks more empty than the others, so we're probably gonna fight them here. I don't want to use a Starlight. Okay, wait. Is Harmony... Because I saw... Okay, so one thing I noticed... Don't tell me. Don't tell me. One thing I noticed was that when we got into the very first encounter with the fluff bug, I noticed the sprite moving to the next room. Was I meant to chase them here? I probably was. I'm afraid to look at the answer, but I'm pretty sure that's probably what's going on here. Let's take a look here. Look. If you've encountered the fluffy bug 3 times, it'll appear in this area. We need to go hunting. So, basically, I'm gonna have to keep getting into encounters with these bugs until I find the one. So I'm gonna have to... I don't even think it's worth... I mean, the free rate is so awful. I'm just gonna have to start using my limit breaks. I was saving them for the... I mean, I was saving them for the other area, but I just can't. I just can't. I mean, if I'm gonna be... Plus, I'm probably gonna have to hop all the way back and then come all the way back here. So I basically should have been running into every fluffy bug. You know, I would if they weren't this annoying. It wouldn't be a problem. Yeah. I mean, at this rate, it's... I mean, I was thinking we were... I mean, I'll be honest. I was anticipating at this point in the stream we would be about a quarter of the way through the Red Dragon Cave. We are not even there. And now my limit goes off. And it's not even an encounter I wanted. It's not even an encounter I... Try fighting this one. It's not it either. We did get a successful fleet though. I'm gonna have to hop across all of these until I go back to the start and just like systematically go through every single one of these. If it had a similar condition in the remastered edition, I just do not remember it being this annoying. Oh, there ice. Okay, that one is the one. No, I didn't. Thankfully, it fled before I did. I forgot it was on cursor memory, so I almost ran from the fight with it in it, and it wouldn't have counted. Oh man, I don't even know what to do to make this entertaining. There's not much I can do. I'm basically at the game's mercy right now. He outsped everybody. They just have so much health. Okay, so there's a subtle palette difference. So I have to look out for that. For the next encounter. So I need to encounter it one other time and then go back to the left. Bad news, we've already hopped this far. There's no backtracking. We still have to go all the way back around and through all the screens with those encounters again. It's like I basically haven't. It's like I've made exactly zero progress with the actual dungeon. That was rude. I mean, I'm kind of doubly in trouble here just because I'm sure my plea success rate is influenced to some degree on my level, and I'm just not taking very many fights, so I'm probably just not going to succeed very often, and I don't know which way I need to. Okay, good. Now, I think there's no... Okay, I can go back this way. Do not want that fight. It moved that way, this way. I don't know if that means it's going to be this way. It's stuck. I didn't... No, no, I tried to hit flee, and it went one over, so it's doing party AI, so it used the Starlight on Alex, which I didn't want to. That I did want to use. But suffice it to say, we will not be fleeing from this fight. Well, one thing I will say is Castlevania Curse of Darkness is going well. I mean, it feels more like a Metroid. It really does feel like more like a Metroidvania than a style type game than Lament of Innocence did. Mainly because you have those points of progression where you get like a quote unquote new ability that unlocks, but you yourself don't get it. Your ids do. And now I am frozen.